Hey, Rob here for Quadratec. Today we're taking a look at the form lighting LED taillights for the 20 and newer Jeep Gladiator. These taillights offer an upgrade in both styling as well as some additional function for the rear end of your Gladiator over both of the available factory style taillights, both the halogen or even the factory LED optioned taillights. Now the form lighting LED taillights are available in your choice of either a standard red taillight or a stealthy smoked version of that taillight. Now that smoked version doesn't simply utilize a tinted lens, but it's actually built from high quality smoked as well as clear LED optics. So when they're turned off, you get a nice subtle look to them. However, when you illuminate them, both the smoke and the red taillights emit a bright red output, letting drivers around you know your intentions. Both versions of the taillight, the red and the smoked, are both DOT and SAE approved for on-road use. They feature a red LED illuminated reflector on the outside of the taillight, and they are both compatible with the factory blind spot monitoring sensors. If your vehicle came from the factory with those equipped, you simply will be switching them over, which I'll cover in just a few moments. Now the form lighting taillights function, you'll see this great smooth red glowing outer ring that illuminates at a lower output for your running light. You'll also notice this unique infinity mirror that illuminates in the center of the taillight, and that's only visible when the lights are turned on. Now when you apply the brakes, that outer ring is going to illuminate brighter. You'll also get both this inner upper and lower LED strip illuminate to let drivers know that you're slowing down. When it comes time to activate your turn signals, here's where you've got some options with the form lighting taillights. Now, if you simply install them out of the box as an easy plug-and-play installation, when you activate your turn signal, not only will that outer ring blink, but those inner bars, the upper and lower, will illuminate red and flash to indicate your turn signal. Now, if you choose to activate the optional sequential turn signal, it simply requires the addition of one simple wire on each side of the vehicle during your installation to activate that function. Now, when you turn on that turn signal, now that upper bar will give you an amber sequential marker light, while the lower bar continues to flash red to indicate your turn signals. When it comes to your reverse light, the lower inner bar also functions as a bright white output, helping to illuminate the area behind your vehicle, making it safer for you to back down dark driveways or maybe dark trails. Now finally, you do have one additional unique feature that you can choose to enable or disable during your installation, and that is a dynamic startup sequence. So when you approach your vehicle at night and hit that unlock button, or when you first turn on your taillights, you're going to get a unique animation sequence on both the outer ring and that inner infinity mirror, welcoming you back to your vehicle. Now getting this installed is a very easy plug and play process. We'll get started by first opening the tailgate so that we have access to the two 8mm screws securing those factory taillights in place. With those removed, we'll slide the taillight towards the rear of the vehicle and then slide the red locking tab on the connector down so that we can depress the tab and disconnect the factory taillights. Now before installing the new form LED taillight into our vehicle, we do have a couple wires that we need to address on the back side. If your vehicle came with the factory standard taillight, you'll want to ensure that this wire connection for the inline resistor is plugged in. If your vehicle came from the factory with the optional LED taillights, you can go ahead and disconnect that resistor. It's not needed. Optionally, you can also leave this disconnected if you've installed a programming device like a Superchips Flash Cow Plus into your vehicle that allows you to change the settings of the taillights to an LED option. Now, since this vehicle had the standard option, I'm going to leave that connected. We also have this black and purple wire connected with this white plug. In order to disable that dynamic startup sequence as well as the sequential turn light option, you'll simply leave this connected. If you'd like to enable that dynamic sequence as well as that sequential turn, we'll go ahead and disconnect that wire, leaving that connection open. Now, if your vehicle came from the factory with the blind spot monitoring system, we'll need to install that in the new taillights, swapping that radar sensor over from the factory taillight before we begin the installation. To do that, we'll simply remove 6 Phillips head screws, sliding the carrier with the sensor out of the factory taillight. Slide the red locking tab to disconnect the factory connector from the sensor, and then pull the sensor from the carrier. We can now install this into the new form lighting taillights in the reverse of the removal, resecuring it in place in the taillight with those 2 Phillips head screws. Now, before I install the taillight into the vehicle, if you're going to be activating that sequential turn signal, this is where we need to install 1 additional wire on each side of the vehicle. The provided yellow wires that are pre-terminated with a factory style pin need to be inserted into the taillight plug. Now, you may encounter 2 different style plugs depending on when your vehicle was built. To start, we'll use a pair of needle nose pliers to pull the white cavity plug pin separator out of the factory plug. With that removed, we should now be able to insert the yellow wire pre-terminated with the pin into the back side of the connector in the number 3 position. Now, if you're finding that you have some resistance, you may have a plug that features a built-in cavity plug that needs to be removed. This is a simple procedure. All it requires is the use of a small screwdriver or pick tool to pull the tabs on both sides of the plug open so that we can slide the rear retainer out of the plug. You'll notice the small black cavity plugs in place. Using a pair of pliers, we can grab the one in the number 3 position and twist and break it off of the rear retainer. And then we can simply slide that rear retainer back into place. At this point, we should now be able to push that yellow terminated wire in through the back side of the plug until we hear it click into place. Then we can reinstall the white cavity pin separator back into the taillight plug. At this point, we're ready to install the taillight onto the vehicle, connect the 2 plugs together, pushing that red locking tab back into place. With that wire installed, you'll now simply run it to the front of your vehicle and connect it to the forward turn signal on each side of the vehicle at the fender flare. Install the taillight by pushing it straight into the opening in the vehicle and resecure it with those 2 factory 8mm screws in from the tailgate opening. And that's all it takes to get your new form lighting LED taillights installed into the rear end of your Gladiator. If you want to get more information or to purchase a set of either the red or the smoked version for your truck, you can click that info button, head to Quadratec.com. Of course, if you have any comments or questions about the taillights, how to get them installed, you can always do those for me down in the comment section below or by simply heading to the website. And if you haven't already and you like these videos, do me a huge favor, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification icon so be sure to catch all of our latest videos. Till next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you out on the trail.